All right, hi everyone. Welcome to COMM307, Communication Over the Lifespan. My name is Dr. Kylie Wilson, and I'll be on this weird semester journey with you. This really isn't how I expected to be teaching this course, but I guess this is as good a way to do it as any. So, a little bit about the course information, or my information as well. My email, at least for now, is kw0059@mix.wvu.edu. I did just graduate from WVU in May of 2020 with my PhD. So I do still have a student email at the moment. However, I called them today and I'm hoping to get my new email information sent to me. Like, I was hoping it would be sent today. But once I get that, email and my ID and everything, excuse me, I will give you all that information, so the updated email and stuff. Office hours, I'm going to do virtual office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:30 to 12:30, but really just know that you can email me at any time. I typically respond within a couple hours, and then when you email me, if you want to Zoom with me, we can set up a time and date to Zoom. So there is only one required book. All the additional readings will be posted on eCampus. The point of this video, because I probably won't do lecture videos really, you're adults, half the time they're not utilized, and I just don't personally have the time to make lecture videos that people are not going to be watching. So if you have specific questions about concepts or things that are covered in the PowerPoints, let me know, and I will be glad to, chat with you, Zoom with you. But if it's a question that I'm getting a lot about, I will make a short video and be like, hey, this is what's going on. But you do need to get the required textbook, Nussbaum JF 2016, Communication Across the Lifespan, 3rd edition, New York, New York, Peter Lang. Okay. It's a pretty thin book. Chapters are pretty short. I believe it is very readable, so it's not something where you should struggle with it. I'm not going to read the mission statement. You can read that, but that is what we do. We're using communication theories and perspectives to empower students and get through life. You can read the information on considering a minor in communication. If you want to get a minor in communication, it's pretty easy, I think. If you have any specific questions, let me know. Learning objectives, I want you to be able to differentiate between communication throughout the lifespan at different stages, understand language acquisition, apply knowledge and theories, and analyze relationships. It's pretty basic. A lot of the communication we talk about is rooted in media, but I think it's a pretty cool course. I taught it over the summer for the first time, and I had to have it thrown together in a week. So I have revamped this course, and I think it is much better now. The readings are going to appear on eCampus. If there are any outside readings, you need to get those readings downloaded, because material from those readings will be covered on the exams, just like material from the book will be covered on the exams. Okay. Yeah, you need to have access to eCampus. If you do not, contact ITS immediately. You can Google WVU ITS and get their phone number and email, and they can get through everything for you. Grading is out of 500 points total. You're going to have 3 exams. They're going to be short answer, short essay. There will not be any multiple choice. This is a 300 level class, so I expect that you'll be able to formulate written answers and show your understanding of the material. Any form of suspected cheating is going to result in a 0 for the exam. You might think it's hard to tell. We can tell if you're cheating. You think you're doing a good job of changing your answer slightly from your friends, you're not. We can tell. So make sure you're not cheating. Make sure you're handing your exams in by yourself. Make sure that you did the work by yourself, because it would suck to, I mean, putting an effort to cheat is still a decent amount of effort, and to still get a 0, it's just not worth it. Each exam is due by Friday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the week that they are listed in the syllabus. I will not accept unauthorized, late, and or emailed exams, or any assignments for that matter. If you see, I have each of the exams listed: Friday, October 2nd, November 6th, December 12th. Those are the due dates. They're going to be open longer than that. If you know, hey, something came up and I have the exam done, but I won't have access to eCampus or whatever, for whatever reason, email me, let me know, and we'll work on it from there, okay? We do have 2 film quizzes. They are worth 25 points each. You're going to be assigned to watch 2 short films. The YouTube links for those films are on each of the documentary sheets, and they are on eCampus. Both of these quizzes must be handed in via eCampus by Friday, September 25th, and I will not accept unauthorized, late, and or emailed assignments. Information from the films may be on the exams as well, so it's not something that I'm just having you do. There are some questions that may appear on the exam from the film quizzes. What I would like you to turn in from that is just one document. There are 2 separate film quizzes, but they're listed on the same document. Just fill your answers in on that document and turn it in as one, okay? Discussion posts. These are worth 100 points for the original post and 50 total points for replies to peers. So it's 150 points total, 15 points each week. Throughout the semester, you are going to be given a prompt on eCampus. There are going to be 10 discussion prompts, and you are expected to make an original post on each of them. Your post is worth 10 points, so 100 points total. These should be no less than 200 words, but no more than 500. So what's easiest is typing it into a Google Doc, or not a Google Doc, a Word doc. I guess Google Doc would work too. And then copying and pasting them into eCampus on the discussion thread, right? So I don't want you to just say, oh, that's great, this is great. I mean, 250 to 500 words is 2 to 5 paragraphs. It's not that much, okay? So I'm asking you to apply what was covered in the weekly material in a real life setting. I also want you to make a meaningful response. So about 100 words to 150 words. Again, it's easiest if you type it in eCampus and then paste it into, or type it in a Word document and e-paste into eCampus, okay? You have to do more with your replies than just, I agree, great perspective, okay? So talking and saying like, hey, I really like how you took this concept and applied it to this. I never really thought of it that way, but now it's kind of got me thinking about this, and what if you did it this way, or does this make it easier to understand? Add something to the conversation, okay? You have to respond to 5 peers. There is only 1 point per discussion, so it's not a huge loss, but these will add up at 15 points each week. If you're only getting 10 of those points, that's going to add up quickly, so make sure you are responding. No late discussion posts or responses will be accepted, regardless of excuse, okay? If you would like extra credit, you can do so. You can earn 3% or 15 points total by participating in extra credit studies. If you cannot participate in an extra credit study, say you are not on campus, and it's an on-campus assignment in our lab. Say you are not 18, you're taking this class as a high school student who just needs college credit, and you're not 18, you can't do that study. I will give you an alternative assignment. You need to make sure that you are contacting me before doing the assignment. I have to give you permission and the assignment, okay? So if you'd like more information on that, you need to let me know. for 1%, you're earning 5 points, not 4. For 5.5%, you're earning 2.5 points. That's a little messed up because it's out of 15 points. So I do apologize about that. So just know. You cannot complete any study that is associated with my name, Kylie J. Wilson. It is seen as coercion. So you can't complete it. If you complete it by accident, it's not a huge deal. You just can't use the extra credit in this class. If you're in another comm class, great, put it toward that class. Okay. Withdrawal statement, you have to withdraw from the class yourself. I cannot do this. If you just stop showing up, it doesn't count. You have to withdraw yourself. Electronic devices doesn't really matter because we're online. In-class course return, I plan on getting things back as quickly as possible. Student behavior. In the discussions, I won't tolerate any hateful comments. It's okay to disagree, but we're not going to attack each other. I feel like that shouldn't need to be said, but in past semesters, it needed to be said. So I'm just going to say it up front now. If your comment is hateful and you are just attacking a person and, not doing your job, which is to be a respectful student, that comment will not count and you will be reported. So make sure that you are not just saying, you're stupid, this is a dumb statement, and then attacking the person. It is okay to disagree. I don't agree with how you applied this. I don't think it really works. Maybe if you would have done this instead, that's fine. We have to be respectful though. Student evaluations, you get to evaluate me as an instructor at the end of the course. I use them to better my teaching and to do more to help my students. So at the end of the semester, this will open up, and then I won't see these reports until after final grades have been released. So there is no fear. I mean, they're all anonymous anyway, but there will be no fear that if you say, I didn't like her as an instructor, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I get that. But if you say, like, I didn't like her as an instructor, she's terrible, blah, 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 I can't take that and have it impact your grade. I don't even get them until after final grades are put in. Okay? So those are at the end of the semester. We'll chat about those when it gets a little bit closer. Plagiarism, cheating, fabrication, falsification, other academic conduct. Don't cheat. Don't plagiarize. Don't steal work from others and put your name on it. Don't look off other people's exams. Don't hand in other people's work. Don't falsify or fabricate your answers or information. Okay? It's just going to be a lot of paperwork for me and more of a hassle than it's worth for you. Okay? So just don't do it. All right, tentative course schedule. So this first week, I'm going to open everything up on the 19th, so this Wednesday, but the first technical week isn't until next week. So you have the intro chapter for our book and then the Gillum reading. Sorry about that. You also have your first discussion post and 5 replies due. For the first 4 weeks, the assignments are discussion posts and replies. The 5th week is the film quizzes, and 6th week is our first exam. And then we have more discussion posts and replies, exam, discussion post and reply. I leave for half a week because of conference, Thanksgiving, discussion post and replies, and then exam. I color-coded things. For me, I'm a visual learner, so I need to see things, and it makes it easier for me if I know, okay, exams are in orange, discussions are in teal, quizzes are in purple. That makes it so much easier for me. So hopefully that helps you. If you have questions over anything, please let me know. I plan on doing an optional exam review. If you want to Zoom in at our scheduled class time, 10 a.m. to 11:15 a.m., great. If not, also great, completely up to you. When it comes to the final exam, because it's final exam week, I'm going to send out a poll, and I'll probably do 2 days or 2 times that work for everybody. Okay? As you can probably tell by the syllabus, I am not doing this course synchronously, meaning I do not expect you to sign into eCampus or Zoom at 10 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. You are adults. Some of you might have jobs because even though we're online, you still have to pay for school or you still have to pay for your house or whatever it is. So what I'm doing is everything will be open on Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. and then we'll close on Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? You download the things. It's your responsibility. I will not be sending them out. You can get them from a peer in the class if you don't get it downloaded, but it's your responsibility. So make sure you are downloading each of the documents you need to download. I don't take things late, so make sure you're handing things in on time. If you have questions about how to submit, let me know. I'd be happy to help. But I'm not going to have you Skype in at a specific time. I think it's easier if we don't for everybody involved. Use that hour to just do your homework. I don't think it would even take you the full hour, but use that time to work on your homework. Dedicate that Tuesday and Thursday time slot to doing your discussion posts. It's pretty simple. But I'm not going to do it synchronously, so you do not have to Skype in or Zoom in at any specific time. The study guide will be posted, let's see, exams, during week 5. So the study guide will open up during week 5, and then it will close at the end of week 5. Week 6, the exam will open up, it'll close at the end of week 6. Stuff like that will happen throughout the semester. If you have questions, just let me know. And then before I sign off, just a little bit of information about me. As I mentioned, my name is Kylie Wilson. I graduated in May of 2020 with my PhD, so I am a doctor now, which sounds a lot cooler than it is. Like, I mean, it's cool, but... So I have a cute puppy. If you've had me before, you might have seen him. His name is Kingsley. He's a little scruffy. He gets his hair cut on Friday, but he's been practicing social distance, so he looks scruffy. We don't judge. He's stylish still. I have a boyfriend who I've been with for 4.5 years. He is a great person, and if you have any sort of chat with me, I'm sure he will get brought up. It's just what I do. I'm also an avid sports fan. I used to completely hate college sports until I went to a college that was pretty good at sports. And so now I like watching the Mountaineers. I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I know it's kind of weird being from Illinois, but, you know, just kind of brought up this way. So I love the Steelers. I am a huge Chicago Blackhawks fan, and I'm a huge Cubs fan. I would say football is my favorite sport, but, you know, I do like hockey and baseball too. If I'm in person, I refuse to watch baseball on TV. So hard to get into that way, I feel like. I do like basketball professionally, but it's not my favorite sport. I personally don't have a team for basketball. I know I'm disgracing all Illinoisans everywhere because I'm not a Bulls fan, but like when I used to watch basketball, I watched the Miami Heat. Was never a LeBron fan. I really liked Shane Battier and Mario Chalmers. They were my absolute favorites. But I liked Chris Bosh, obvious reasons. He looks like a velociraptor. I think that's pretty cool. I love dinosaurs. And I liked D Wade because he is from Illinois. So that's kind of cool. Anything else you want to know about me? I'm an open book, so feel free to ask any questions. I mean, within reason, of course. And I'm looking forward to a great semester, albeit weird. So, all right. Let me know if you need anything. Bye.